So we're going to install an electric heater on this baseboard here. And we're going to put our MC cable connector in there. Let's see if we'll go through the other side. It's too short. Cable here. Make sure we get it in here the way we want it. Cut it. And freely. Didn't cut through, so put it back in again. Gotta make sure this little brace is down this way rather than up this way. So turn it until it turns freely. There it is, turning freely. So we'll loosen it up. Untwist it there. anti-short bushing. Make sure we get the bushing down in all the way, so it's nice and flush like this. I'm going to tape my bushing into place here so it stays in place, so it doesn't move around. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare, the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop on a 110 120 volt circuit, or on a 220 240 volt circuit, such as this here, for an electric heater. And we have to remark this white wire live with some red tape. This is just to let people in the future know that this is a live wire. Make sure it's on nice and tight. Cable into it. I'll make sure our fitting comes through our wires inside the connector all the way. Sits nice and flat on the floor here. And we'll get a couple screws into here. Nice to screw into some mop boards so there's something solid to screw into here. Okay, we got nice and solid on our wall here. Now we're ready to hook our thermostat up. So the thermostat is sold separately, and I'll show you how to hook it up. So our line voltage will go to the red wires, and our load will go on the black wires. We'll put our green wire, which is the ground, around this green screw back here. You always put your wire around the screw, the direction that the screw turns here. And we'll close our loop the direction our screw turns. Make sure our insulation doesn't get pinched under the screw head there. Okay, there we go. We got our ground wire hooked up. So we'll push this wire back out of our way. Make sure our ground wire, our insulation is not pinched. Good, our insulation's not pinched under the screw head there. Okay, so we'll take our line wires here and hook them up to our red wire on the thermostat. So we'll make sure our wires are even here on our ends like this. Get our wire nut on here. Nice and tight like that. Get our wires even. Make sure insulation is inside the wire nut. Now hook our load wires up to our two blacks. Make sure our wires are even like this here. Put our yellow wire nut on. Make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure our insulation's even on the bottom and our copper's even at the top. Like that. Take our wire nut and make sure the spring grabs all the strands. Okay, all our wires in there nice and tight. Now we can put this into our heater. Goes in like this, so we can fold our wires down like this. Screw it down nice and tight. Make sure the wires are pinched. So we'll put our cable. And we'll cut it about right here. Right in like this. And we'll just turn it. Cover it down a little bit like that. Turn it. See how that's turning freely. So we'll just untwist our end and take it off. We got a really nice cut. I have to go get a bushing in my tape. Bushing in like this. Get down as flush as we can like that here. We'll tape it into our this place here. We put in our double pole 20 amp breaker. We'll stick it right up here like this. Push it in like that. Make sure it's off. Open up our knockout. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. We'll take our this plastic doesn't come off peacefully. You just have to fight with it the hard way, that's all. There is nothing wrong with doing things the hard way. Nothing at all. Well, you know what? It's coming off the hard way. Comes off in little pieces. You know what? It comes off in little pieces. That's all. You don't get frustrated. It's not going to help you. Just take it off in little tiny pieces. That's all. And if I can unwrap it, that'd be nice. Unfortunately, it's going to unwrap. We'll tighten our connector down. Okay, so we'll get our down wire back into here. We'll bend it over and we'll cut it right here. Make sure we don't get our insulation under that terminal. Push it in. Get it nice and straight here. We'll put our flat one up here on the breaker. Push it back. We'll bend it over. We'll come up right here. We'll cut it right here. Make sure our insulation doesn't get pinched under the terminal. Push it in all the way. Tighten it up nice and tight. Make sure it's nice and straight here. Now, according to the NEC, we have to remark this white wire live. And we'll use a piece of red tape. And we'll just mark it down here. Okay, so we remarked our white wire so that another electrician will know it's live. And bring our wire over to the breaker. Make sure it's nice and tight and our wire goes in there nice and straight. So we are all set in here. Now we got to get a few straps on here. So these are the straps we'll put on here to hold our cable in place. We'll put our first one right here. And we'll put the rest in off camera. There's the instructions. You can pause the video to read them.